I just want to tell you, the ultimate key to life is to ultimately not really give a single fuck. Honestly, just enjoy life because everything in your materialistic reality is just all going to be gone anyway. Everything that you own, everything that you will own, will be given to somebody else. Your grandfather, your grandmother, your parents, everything you have is going to be gone. This vessel that you have is just temporary. Everything you have is temporary. Not a single thing is going to be permanent. The only thing that's going to be permanent is your mindset, your health, and maybe like certain things you carry on with the next life. But majority of the time, what you should be craving is knowledge. And why knowledge is important? Well, it's pretty dumb because it's the only thing you really take with you. You can make your entire physical body as big as you want. You can make yourself like a giant hunk. You can try to get as many women as you want. It doesn't really matter. The only thing that really matters is your mindset, working on yourself to be the ultimate version of yourself, to be the best version of yourself, being your true authentic self, and not getting into that mentality of like, oh, this happened to me or that happened to me or whatever. Honestly, it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna tell you, but just enjoy the pain. Take the pleasure with the pain, man. Because that's the best thing about it. You're gonna feel all these emotions, you're gonna feel all this pain inside your body. That's amazing. That's the best thing about it. Because you can actually feel it because as soon as you go back up there, you're not gonna feel all this stupidity and all this madness and this stupid pain. It's amazing. You came here to having a human experience to enjoy life. So you literally should just be enjoying life the whole maximum. Nothing really matters unless you really let it matter. And when you are old, you're like, you realize, hey, look, I didn't do this or do that. Doesn't really matter if somebody has like this person doing this type of thing. I took a bath today and I had a great time. And then this person who's over here who's having like he was going to roller coasters. This person went to a water park. This person went skydiving. This person's here doing the best thing in his own life. Man's on a cruise. Man, that doesn't really matter. Just enjoy the simplicities of life. Simplicities of just simply making your own food and doing the hell you want. Simply just go out in nature and just vibrate with all the animals, listening to the birds, and just simply just live presently. That's the key to life. If you want to honestly live happily and be free and abundant, just keep doing that. Just keep being your true authentic self. And that's so easy. It's not even hard. That's the best thing about it. You just have to just sit back and relax and like let because you're not in control. The more you try to control a situation or try to control yourself, you're not gonna be able to control it. You never will. You have zero control in your life and anybody's life. I'm gonna tell you, they'll be like, "Oh, never surrender." I'm gonna tell you, man. As soon as you start surrendering to every other possibility and other sort of thing, you realize that you control everything because you can't control anything. You're trying to grasp onto something. You're trying to grasp onto, oh, I want this, I want that. Yeah, but you already have it. You need to have the mentality you already have it. You can't be like, oh, I want this, I want that. No, feel like you already have it. And then it's going to come to you. That's how the world works. It's not rocket science. The whole entire thing is about energy, frequency, and understanding yourself and understanding who you really are, realizing you're an angelic being, came to this planet, and you need to remember who the fuck you are and remember who you need to be in a situation because you came to this planet to raise the consciousness of the whole planet. You came here to actually help people, and you're over here like, oh, like, oh, this hurt me or this like. See me, everything like a lot of things hurt me, a lot of things bother me, but at the same time, I laugh at it because you're gonna look back at all those things that like happened to you. Maybe you almost died, maybe you almost had all this kind of stuff, but it didn't. It made you who you are today. It made you a lot more stronger. You have to realize that that's what made you who you are today. If you didn't go through that, then would you still be here, or would you still be the same person that you are today? That's what matters. You need to take chances. You need to ultimately just go with your instincts, trust your gut, and trust your intuition. The three best things in the world. You need to just trust those. And honestly, just keep moving forward. There's not a lot of things you control in this life. You control your mind. That's the only thing you can control. You can control how you react to things emotionally, physically, cleaning your house, and ultimately just cleaning and cleansing your body. It doesn't matter if you're fucking fat or if you're skinny or if if you're buff or whatever. You can't take this with you. And to be honest, you should be focusing on your mind, body, and soul. Focus on all those kind of things. The whole world is with you. It's not trying to kill you. And honestly, you need to understand is that don't be focusing on the world stuff. Don't be focusing on the system. Focus on yourself. And I'll tell you this why. Because the Earth's consciousness is being raised as we speak. It's getting progressively over time. And you want to help yourself, you want to help everybody around you, not by doing these physical things. Be yourself. Keep working on yourself, and you'll attract the right people. It's all about you, man. It's always been about you. It's always been you. That's all it is. Be you. And for me, I would say this from the truth of my heart. I've been selfless, and I'm still kind of selfless, but it doesn't really matter to me because that's just who I am. I'm loving, care, authentic, and I'm an empath. And I'm very sensitive energy. If you come into my house, you come to my area, like I feel your energy. I know a lot of things. I'm especially gifted by a lot of people. I'm very protected. People send all these demonic things against me. People try to destiny swap me. People try to put me down, this type of thing. All it does is make me stronger. That's why I'm unstoppable. That's why I'm so strong. Because that's all that matters. All these things that made me who I am today, and I forgot who I was for a short amount of time. But that doesn't matter as long as you get right back on track, because you can't be found unless you're lost. In order to be found, you need to be completely lost. You need to be completely hopeless, be completely at the bottom. See, that's where I strive. That's where I'm the most dangerous person in the entire universe, the entire galaxy, the entire world. I am feared because of that. That's just who I am. I'm loved because of that. People love me. People follow me. I have an entire army because of that. People follow me because of my mentality, because of who I am, because I never give up. As soon as you just start giving up, you're literally giving up on everyone who's ever believed in you, not just yourself, but you're disrespecting everybody. And see, I can't give up. You see, do you know how disrespectful? If I gave up right now, if I just said, "Oh, I don't want to do this" or whatever, all these people, I'd be disrespecting them, disrespecting everyone that's ever believed in me. Do you know how messed up that'd be? Do you know how I'd go confront them and be like, "Oh, you can't get it"? Man, they wouldn't say nothing to me. They wouldn't be mad at me. They'd be like, they just wouldn't really care. But at the same time, it's all about me. It's always been about me. It's always been about you. It's always been about how you feel and how you want to be. That's all it is. And realizing that's the importance of what's going on. You need to realize that you came here to just enjoy life. Every single thing is just enjoying. Like, I have these glasses that I made. I had these for many years. And I paint, I'm a carpenter, I'm a stonemason, electrician, plumber, I'm a neurodivergent, I'm very, very intelligent, this type of thing. And the problem is that when you're smart, you doubt yourself, you overthink. And I'm not gonna lie, the ultimate thing is you just need to be calm. Just need to be just calm. Just enjoy life. Relax. I have these glasses. I made them red, and then see, they're very nice. I love these glasses, but these are not mine. These are not mine. Yeah, I bought them and I have them, but they're gonna be gone later on. A lot of my things that a lot of things get lost. A lot of things get taken from you. And I'm not gonna lie, if things get taken from you, the more is gonna be given in the future. You're gonna get it later on in life. Somebody takes something from you, you'll get it more better later on in life. Just trust in the universe, trust in yourself, trust in that's all going to come back to you. Because everything's going to come back to you eventually. You need to have that energy, have that version of yourself that you already have it. And you already know that you're going to have it. It's just, somebody breaks in your car, somebody crashes into you or do something or whatever, somebody hits you. Things are they're not going to stay there forever. And you need to realize that a lot of things are temporary in this life. And you just need to enjoy life. That's why I'm so happy. Because I love people, so I be telling people amazing comments. I tell them I'm very proud of them because of the business. I tell them straight up how I feel about them. Because I'm not gonna deny, I'm not gonna lie to anyone. If you lie to somebody, it might be a good reason, but ultimately, never lie. Always tell the truth, even if the truth hurts, because the truth will set you free, and that's the biggest thing ever. Because a lot of people in my reality, a lot of people in my area have lied to me about stupid things, and I bet they've lied about stupid things about you too. And ultimately, the thing I want to tell you about that is that that's okay. That's perfectly fine. If they lie to you, if they treat you like garbage or this type of thing, that's just them. That's not you. It's just how you feel about it. What attitude do you give it? If somebody argues with something that is so stupid to you, why do you give them attention? Why do you give them your energy? Just walk away. Like unless somebody really puts their hands on you, you don't have to really fight. You don't really have to do anything that's really you don't want to do. You don't have to do anything that's going to be forcing you to do something that you hate, something that you versus what you love, and just enjoying every single second of your reality and what's going on. Everyone's going to piss you off at one point. You're going to piss yourself off. Your own mind is going to tell you to do one thing and then you're going to do the opposite or whatever. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. I want to make some pizza rolls, and my mom's like, "Why don't you go make yourself a pizza? If you're gonna have pizza rolls, it's the same thing." And I'm like, "But I want pizza rolls." It's a stupid thing, but it's very funny. You need to ultimately put all your energy and all your attention into what you're doing and just be loving it. Love every second of your life and just have bliss. Be blissful, feel bliss, ultimately embody bliss, embody that version of yourself that already has it. And that's the key to life. You are an angelic being and you care about stupid things. You have anxiety, fear, worry. I'm going to tell you everything about anxiety and fear because ultimately, you versus you, the person that literally you're going to be embarrassed by. Trust me, I'm gonna be more embarrassed as I get older. You're gonna be embarrassed. You've always had embarrassing moments, but that's what's really funny about it, because I'm embarrassed, and I'll tell them more embarrassing stories, and I'll tell everyone about these crazy things that's happened to me. I'm very open, and don't you be afraid about oversharing, because you'd be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that or whatever. So what? So what if you overshared? So what if you said something that you didn't want to say? That doesn't matter. It's just ultimately, if they don't like you, who really gives a damn? It doesn't matter how they feel about you. All that matters is how you feel about yourself, because you are the one that has to confront yourself every single day. You have to wake up, confront your own inner demons, your own failures, all these things, your own regrets. I'm not gonna lie. Forget about those. Forget about them. They don't happen. They're not real. They're not real, man. They're not real, man. Like, they don't exist. And I think that's what's really funny, because they're not real. And they never have, they never will. They're just all in your head. Memories. Like, my father passed away. And you see, like, that hurt me. At the same time, life goes on. You're going to lose a lot of relatives. You're going to lose a lot of time, people. And ultimately, so what if this version of yourself that does not feel good enough to continue on with life? So what if you feel a little bit deranged, a little bit crazy, and you feel like the world's against you? So what if you feel like, oh yes, I'm going to go jump off a bridge. I'm going to look at you like, you funny, man. Like, I'm going to honestly confront you. I'm going to honestly tell you the truth. I'm going to, comfort you and do those type of things to help you. But, to be honest, it's you versus you. And you don't need therapy. I'm not going to lie. I don't need therapy. Like, you see, I'm psychotic. We're all crazy in the membrane. But that's normal. If you think I'm crazy, then I'm sane, because we're all insane. We're all different individuals. Einstein was insane. Tesla was insane. fucking Benjamin Franklin. We're all clinically insane. There's no such thing as normal. We're all weird. The weirdos are the best ones. Like, I'm so weird. Okay, I can't even think of something weird on the top of my head. We just do things weirdly. Like, like how you brush your teeth. Or like how you operate with people. You're all weird. Like, some people just go to a bar and they'll just talk about their life. That's weird. That's what's weird to me. We're all weird equally. We're all crazy. And I think that it's really, really funny that I'm probably going to be made fun of my entire life, but I don't care. I don't care. Everyone's going to make fun of you, and that's all about them. It's not about me. See, I don't care about being seen or being famous. That's just who I am. You know why I'm going to become famous and why I'm going to become rich and honestly going to be living this life? Because it's me. That's just who I am. You need to honestly embody that. If you have something, a gift that's going to be coming to this world, something that you can provide to others and provide to yourself, the entire world, the entire universe will support you. But you got to remember that people are going to go against you. And you should not say F them. You should not, acknowledge them. You should look at them and say that thank you. I will use this as fuel to help me progress and grow. Because every single great creator was hated and always told I was stupid, but look at them now. You must never lose your heart and never give up on humanity, never give up on yourself, and never forget where you came from. That's the whole entire difference that separates me from others. Because I was born at the bottom. And I'm not afraid to say it. I don't care. Because I have humbleness. I humble myself. I humble others. That's just who I am. I'm a judge and I'm an executioner. I'm sent into your life to ultimately judge you, to either give you good karma or to give you the karma that you deserve. How you treat me is how you're treating your ancestors, how you treat yourself, how you treat the divine, this type of thing. And I'm very divinely protected. I'm there, a mere version of you. I'm going to be my true authentic self. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to talk to you and I'm going to be like, I'm not going to lie. I went into the Cabo bar yesterday. This guy had a very nice punk outfit. I liked it. I like this guy's hat. I like this guy's pants. I like this guy's attitude. I just like everybody's mentality. I respect people. I love people because people ultimately make me very proud to see them and to watch them grow. It makes me so happy to actually help others, to see people that's real. And see, I just enjoy life. You know why I'm loved by divine and why everybody loves me and everybody actually follows me and a lot of people care about me? It's because I care about myself. It's not about my spiritual rank. It's not about that. Yes, I am very high spiritual rank. Yes, I am very loved by the whole divine, by people and this type of thing. But I'm not gonna lie. I came into this life choosing my own destiny, choosing my parents, choosing the people I wanted to grow up with. And ultimately, it doesn't matter to me how you feel about me. What that matters to me is how you feel about yourself. Because I'm going to love you nevertheless. You know why? Because I'm a full expression of God and divine, of all oneness, of Jesus flowing through me, flowing through us all. I am here to show you how much I love you. All your ancestors, your entire family, all the people, your past loved ones. I've come there to give you the love, to show you the love. And I'll disappear, I'll come up another day. But nevertheless, I will love you. Because I love myself. And I'll keep working on myself. Because I want to get stronger. Because I want to get wiser. That makes me unstoppable. That's what makes me who I am today. Because I keep moving forward. Does not mean I haven't struggled, doesn't mean I haven't been kicked down. I'd love to go into my life story, but that'd go into a whole nother video. Or if I do later on in life, start like a YouTube career, Twitch, get famous, whatever, and you see this video, I just want to let you know that I've come a long way, and I'm still humble, and I still love you. And every single version of you, it's my version if I'm watching this too, because I'm actively changing and growing. And why I made this video is because I wanted to spread awareness about a lot of topics, about myself. I want to give it to myself, like, an anchor point to others, to what's going to be going on with my daily life with others. And I really love that because I'm a pain. I'm a pain in the butt. I have this charge. I have this thing of wanting to do things. See, I'm neurodivergent. I need if I connect this one thing to another. I say I study science. It goes into mathematics for me. One thing goes over into another. I cannot stay on one topic. I cannot. Okay. We'll give you one topic about love. See, I'll go all around explaining what love is and how it fundamentally goes into a lot of things. See, I'm not straightforward with you because I'm not simple. I'm not a simple person. I'm a very deep, intuitive person. I'll give you the answer, but you need to understand the things that should get to that lesson. Because if I just tell you like, oh, love is just about loving the other person or about you loving yourself. No, I'm going to tell you how to actually get to loving yourself, how to actually love that person, and actually help becoming that better person yourself. Then you actually bring that person into your life. That's the person who I am today, because I've been hated for it. I've been ostracized as a criminal, been called a monster, been called a moron, been called stupid. And attitude, I'm very empath. I have anger issues from my father. And to be honest, I know how to control my anger. And I control it perfectly? Yeah, I can. Did I know how to when I was younger? No, I'll tell you the truth. I was actually afraid of my anger. I was afraid of who I wanted to become. Didn't get in a lot of fights. I didn't do all these type of things. But it's not about me right now. It's about you and who you want to be today. And if you think that you're the best version of yourself, and you think that you're weak, I'm going to tell you honestly that you are loved and you're cared for. And I will always love you. You know why? Because God loves you, and I love you. And I will keep loving you nevertheless. Why I keep loving you? Because I love myself. You can only spread love if you love yourself. You can only bring others happiness and joy is if you mirror it in your aura, in your field of love. I love every one of you. Have a good day.